What's up, everybody? My name is Ben. Today we got the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro. Is this computer still worth it in 2024? Let's spend some time with it and see. Now, these are beautiful machines, and really the only way you can tell the difference between this and a newer MacBook is the smaller Apple logo and kind of the curved back and front on the machine. They're big, but they feel incredible in the hands and feel like a solid piece of metal. Now, this computer is fast, but it's not as fast as it used to feel. I think Apple Silicon MacBooks have really surpassed this computer in just about every way. But I've found that as I use it, that there is a certain amount of lag just when kind of going in between simple things. Like if I want to look at this home, I click on it and I have to wait a bit more than I'm used to when it comes to like my Apple Silicon, my M1 MacBook. Then when I'm scrolling around, even there's just lag here with the way that some of the web pages load, and the way that it just feels. So I'm just gonna keep using it for a little bit here, and you can see just generally how the performance is on this machine. You can see just opening applications and doing basic things. It's quick, but it doesn't have that instantaneity that the M series MacBooks have to them. So you can see now as I'm trying to do gestures while applications are loading that there's some definite like frame loss and lag that's there. And of course, this is a powerful machine. There's a lot you can still do with it. But this is just the reality when you use a machine that's coming on to this kind of age, is that you're just going to have that little bit of extra waiting, that little bit of extra stuttering as you go about just moving between applications and trying to multitask on it. Okay, now I just wanted to show you all the pricing of these things on eBay. So let's just look up here 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro, and we'll see what comes up when we go on eBay. So you have to be careful with these because whenever you just put in a year, the 15-inch MacBook Pro also came out that year with almost the exact same specs. You have to be careful with what you're looking for. So make sure you're getting a 16-inch. And you can see here, these are going for about $600. There are definitely ones here that are cheaper. Let's see, $379 in average condition. Well, they're becoming a price that's pretty competitive. Now, one thing to consider with these things is they're big, and if you're taking these around at college, if you're putting them in your backpack, then you're going to feel the heft to it. These have a certain weight to them that you just won't really get used to if you've come from a smaller computer. Now, they are desktop replacements, and that means that you're getting much more screen real estate, more performance than you would be getting from a smaller MacBook, but it is a lot to carry around. But this screen is definitely impressive. It gets up really bright, it has a lot of contrast to it, and the colors are pretty spectacular. I really enjoy using this screen, and the only thing that really separates it from the newer MacBook displays is the ProMotion tech that's in the newer MacBooks. But outside of that, this computer has a super punchy display that's a joy to use with just about everything. And like all MacBooks of late, this trackpad is massive and it's pretty incredible. It's super easy to use for gestures and it really is just massive. Another huge perk to this computer is the keyboard, which is a departure, of course, from the butterfly keyboard in the MacBooks that came before it. But it's super clicky and it feels incredible. So, all that being said, would I recommend the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro in 2024? So we saw earlier in the video that it's going for about $400, and I wouldn't consider buying it for any more than that. Even if you have a higher spec version with more RAM, with one of the nicer graphics cards in it, there's such a performance difference between this and everything that came after it in terms of the M1, M2 series. If you're spending more than $400 on this, you're getting pretty close into the territory of you could have just gotten an Apple Silicon MacBook. And of course, there is the argument to be made for this bigger screen. That 16-inch display is something. There's a lot of real estate here for you to be able to do what you need to on it. But at this point, you have to really consider the age of the machine and the age of Intel chips in these computers as a whole. the future on these computers has to be limited. Even though we're getting support this year with the new version of Mac OS, we don't know how much longer that's going to continue. And it's obvious that Apple is optimizing everything in their OS for Apple Silicon at this point. I am grateful for you for watching this video. I appreciate it, you know? So please like, subscribe, comment, pay me money, buy me dinner, whatever you want to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I am super receptive to all of your feedback, all of your criticism, and especially your thoughts on the 2019 MacBook Pro. So let me know all of it down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.